What's up guys, Yu here with my Banlist prediction. This is my prediction, this is not my wishlist at all, I don't want this to happen, but if I try to act like Konami, this is a likely banlist. I do think a banlist will soon come, just to partially push new product and to keep people happy. I'll be making a small list, which I will be discussing in this video. Some small changes to address some issues in the game, but not doing too much. Some events have returned, I mean locals are a thing in some regions in my country for example. So saying there's no physical play is just outright wrong, and Konami might just want to push new product. So for the bans, I predict a single card will get banned. This is to address certain problematic engines without needing to hit actual problem cards, which is a Konami-esque thing to do, and that is Linkwells. And to be fair, Linkwells is a problematic card, and I think banning it is the right course of action. Now, they need to hit something to hit, for example, the Hulky Fibrax combos. But at the same time, they likely don't want to hit Hulky Fibrax, as it pushes an entire mechanic and a whole array of cards. So I could see them just hitting Linkwells instead. Linkwells is also seen being an issue card in OCG in combination with Infernobles, due to Isolde plays for example. So don't be surprised if Linkwells takes the hit, if Linkwells gets banned next banlist. Very toxic card, being able to just summon multiple tokens for free like that, yeah, it's totally not banlist. Sorry, totally not balanced. Totally not balanced. It doesn't even make sense. That's the one limit. I predict two. Wait, that's the one ban. I predict two limits. First one, double Iris Magician. Now this is somewhat of a half-hearted apology from Konami. They didn't include anything Pendulum related to the recent few sets. So to pretend they haven't forgotten about Pendulums, they will just toss them a bone, you know. A single double Iris won't do much for the deck, but you know, Konami can pretend they helped Pendulums. What? You don't care about Pendulums? No, you see, double Iris Magician is going back to 1. Totally not affecting the game, but you know, people will think it matters and people will be happy. The second limit I could see happen is Sky Strike, Mobilize, Engage. With reprints coming up, I could see this happen. And it's a type of deck that I can benefit from on long term. It's a popular deck, a lot of people like Sky Striker, it's not something that's really considered toxic. And it's one of those cards that can easily just maximum rarity bump in any set, like let's say maximum gold comes out, it can rarity bump Engage to a gold rare, the new gold rare, for example. Boom, everyone will want to buy it. And it shakes up the meta a bit. Sky Striker isn't exactly one of the best decks at the moment, so a single Engage would help them a lot without breaking the deck. Now I could predict 3 semi-limits. First off, Infernity Archfiend, Phantom Rage as Infernity support. I don't think it's going to 3 because Konami is hella scared of Infernity in the TCG, always have been, without Archfiend even being that great, above 1 copy of course. I mean, it's a strong card of course, but you're only running 1 copy. The meta variant builds, the meta relevant build, best build 3X's, will still only run 1 copy of Infernity Archfiend. So it's kind of those things where they can pretend they're giving Infernity cards back when in reality they aren't, but you know, it makes Konami look good. Next I could see going to 2 is Terraforming, with the new FA support coming out, the new UA FA field spell, and of course Invoked in general. Also the new Auto Fusion deck, Southern, is also really field spell based. So I could see them bump up Terraform to 2 to push some product, and then later hit it again. I mean, it's the Konami flip-flop, that we all know. Wouldn't be surprised to see that happen. And I need to make at least some change or pretend there are significant changes. And of course, the final one I could see going to 2 is Emergency Teleport with the new Cyberspace, Archetype or Telespace or whatever it's called. The really bad new Archetype. In order to push it a bit, to push sales, I could see Emergency Teleport going to 2, as it makes the engine a little bit more playable, while still not being too good. In general, Emergency Teleport's been at 1 for a very long while, mostly because of Cosmo at the time. Cosmo is far from relevant at this point, so I mean, there's always reprint slots coming up, so that shouldn't be a big issue either. So I could see Emergency Teleport returning. But at this point, even I'm just guessing. I mean, it's hard to predict Konami really. There's 2 cards I could see to go to 3 next banlist. There's Neo Malicious. I mean, they kind of flip-flop this card all over the place. Heroes aren't doing that great anymore, so I could see them give them a little bit of a bump. Malicious I think mostly what to do because of Nemesis, but we saw Nemesis is not a good deck, no surprise there. So we can safely bump it up. And one other card I could see them be stupid enough to put at 3 is Maxi. Maxi is a terrible card for the game, it's very unhealthy. But a lot of people are complaining about it being a turn 1 game, and people like to pretend Maxi will somehow solve that. Konami likes to pretend they care, so they're gonna be like, yeah, let's bring Maxi back to 3, reprint it in a set, then hit it the next ban list again. Would be such a Konami thing to do. Hoping it doesn't happen, but I could very well see Maxi going to 3. It's something stupid that Konami would just do for no reason at all. So these are my ban list predictions, not my wish list, my predictions. Hope you guys liked it. See you guys next time. Yu signing out.